What's up, everybody? It's me, you dig, Muhammad here. Today's day 11 of Ramadan, and it's going good. To be honest, it's literally 1:53 right now in the afternoon. I haven't, done much really, but just, stay in bed all day. My stomach was hurting throughout the whole morning till now. I'm feeling a little better, that's why I'm out in the car right now. I'm about to go to the store and also visit brother Omar real quick. And then I got invited to go to Nazareth College again for their iftar dinner, so I'll see if I'll be able to make that. But yeah, till then, I'll see you guys. I'm about to go check on brother Omar real quick, and then after that, I will go to the store, and then, might check out Nazareth College for iftar. But yeah, stay tuned for the rest of this mini vlog, or however long it turns out to be. And make sure you guys like this video and comment what you guys doing today, how your Ramadan's going, all that, you dig. Stay tuned for more. I just got to brother Omar's house and waiting for him. Let's open the door.
Assalamualaikum, Chef.
How
are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, mashallah.
I do not have no energy. I don't know what energy you see.
It's you with a big hat, man.
Yeah, man. I got my hat on. How's Ramadan going for you?
Alhamdulillah, so far so good.
Day 11.
We pushing, sir.
Day 11.
Yes, sir. Is it 10 or 11?
It's 11.
So it was a 10.
No. Yesterday was the 10.
Yesterday was the 10, sir.
Today is the 11. Alhamdulillah, may Allah accept from us.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Yeah, we're here, back at his house.
Bismillah.
Chilling. We're chilling today. We're not doing much of homework. Nope. Let's see what's up. You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna work on real homework tomorrow. Inshallah. Okay. I'm just leaving brother Omar's house. It was good seeing him. But now it's time to go to the store and then go back home and then see about if I go to Nazareth or not for their iftar dinner. But yeah, let's get going to the store real quick. Come with me. We're going to the store. See you guys when I get to the store. I hate driving at this hour. Literally 2 o'clock rush hour. Not for me. So I usually don't be driving. Look at that. And I got the light, like we need to go. Come on now. For the light. This is the second time I missed the light. Like, come on. I'm not trying to miss it the third time. See, look. It's literally about to be red. Hold on. So basically, I just went and did the shopping. I got the things that my mom wanted me to get. I'm on my way home now. Literally 2 minutes away from the house. I'll drop those stuff off at the house. It's literally 3:20 right now. Almost home. We'll wait till 7 o'clock and to see if I decide to go to Nazareth College for their iftar dinner, breakfast. But my stomach been feeling like, it's been churning inside out. The whole day, like my stomach just, been upset with me or something. I don't know, I had an upset stomach the whole day, but alhamdulillah, I'm still fasting because, no days out, we're not taking no breaks, we're just going to keep pushing through. But we'll see, if I manage to go or not. Just got home. And I'm about some sugar, some tomato paste, tomato sauce. These right here, tortilla rolls. These are what we be using to make the sambusa. They're amazing to use. So yeah, that's the secret that I'm giving away. What we use for the sambusa. Yeah, I literally just went to the store for those three things, but I'm finally home now. Yeah, I'm very exhausted, but stay tuned to see if I go to Nest tonight or not. We'll see. Long time no see. How you been?
Good.
That's good. That's good. What's your name?
My name is Hiro.
Hiro. This is my cousin. Everybody. Am I what? Yeah, I'm recording YouTube. What's up? Yeah, that's my cousin right there. Everybody, I got the lovely Hiro right here. She's a little shy, but yeah, today is Ramadan day 11. Today's day 11, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
You lost count?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. But how's your Ramadan so far? You fasting?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Some days. It's a little.
No, maybe.
Maybe no.
Maybe yeah.
Maybe yeah. Maybe no. Who knows? Only God knows if she's fasting or not, guys. But yeah. How old are you?
12.
She's 12. Just barely there at the age of fasting. So, inshallah, you'll fast next year?
I'm fasting some days. Yeah.
Some days this year?
Yeah.
That's good. MashaAllah. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys later on today. Yeah. I don't see you.
Pa, she want to help you.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me. I'm back. I got my cousin. You dig? You see me recording, right?
Oh, what's up, guys? How you doing? Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem.
Yeah, day what?
We have to go.
What day is today, man?
Today is Tuesday.
Day 11, boy.
11 Ramadan. Today is Tuesday. Day 11 Ramadan.
Yes, sir.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. Where we going?
We have to go to the mosque.
Yep, the mosque at my old college. We're about to go over there. We're gonna eat, pray,
Chilling.
pray, eat, pray, eat. Yeah, we're gonna go to my old college to pray and then eat, and then we're gonna be coming right back because we got stuff to be doing back in the town. We're just on our way right now. We're on our way right now to Nazareth College. You dig? I'll see you guys when we get there. They go Kodak. No Kodak, just Kodak. You dig? We just got here to Nazareth College. We're gonna go eat right now. We're out here. Coldies. Let's get it. Salam. Send it that way. Let's get it.
To hang on at the end. So here's a quick guide to maintaining a strong and steady path to last us through the whole month of Ramadan. The first 10 days are the days of mercy. Here are 10 easy steps in seeking Allah's mercy on these days. Plenty of dhikr and dua. Reciting Subhanallah, bihamdihi. Allah is free from imperfection and his praise is the praise. 100 times a day will wipe out sins, even if they are equal to the extent of the ocean. They can easily be broken down to fit our busy Ramadan schedules by reciting it 10 times before and after our 5 daily prayers. So that's just a suggestion of how you can get those dhikrs in. Recitation, the second one, recitation of the Quran. Completing the whole Quran or the entire Quran might seem overwhelming at the beginning, but breaking it down can really help. Try reading, and think about this, try reading 4.5 pages after every prayer. 4.5 simple formula. But in fact, I've never even thought about that, reading 4 or 5 pages after every prayer, and you can complete the entire Quran. So that's one of the other mercies. The third one is renew intentions. And it says that fasting is a mercy in itself. Constantly renewing your intentions will keep up morale and motivation. And a lot of times on some of the du'as in the morning, a lot of times you get these du'as, right? I intend to make the fast, I'm at fast this day in the month of Ramadan. So it's almost like every day you're kind of putting the intentions out there. Yep, I intend to fast today. Yep, I intend to. So you keep going with that. Don't forget to remind yourself that you are fasting for the sake of Allah and not simply starving yourself. Inshallah, this should keep you steadfast. So a lot of times at the beginning of Ramadan when it comes, and people have all these different thoughts about Ramadan, right? And sometimes I've thought at the beginning of Ramadan, I'm thinking, I'm going to be hungry. Am I going to be able to make it through the entire Ramadan? You know, you have all of these different thoughts. It's just different people. Because I've heard other people, they're like, when Ramadan comes, they're gung-ho, they're ready to go. They don't think about I won't be eating, I'm starving, anything for as they're concerned. They're just thinking about the joy and the greatness of Ramadan, right? So you have to just make sure that you kind of control your mind a little. So when they're talking about, don't think you're just simply starving yourself. So we have to be careful to control our minds, because if not, then we're so focused on that, then the rewards and the good things that's coming out of it, sometimes we miss it, right? Yeah, so inshallah. Practice being merciful. Allah says that those who are merciful will be shown mercy. So go the extra mile for your family, neighbors, and friends this month. Be extra patient with your siblings and carry out simple acts of kindness, such as offering your seat on the bus, etc. The fifth one, giving charity. A lot of people wait for the rewards of the last 10 days, but it's better not to delay charity, even if that means giving less than you intended at the beginning, so you can also catch the rewards of the last days. Allah loves those who help the ones in need, and in giving charity, you help your brother and yourself. There's more reward in giving charity secretly, but there's still plenty of reward in giving it openly, right? And it basically goes on to say, if you disclose your sadaqah, it is well, but if you conceal them and give them to the poor, that is even better. Because a lot of times, because one of the things that every year I know at Islamic Center, I don't know whether the other massages do it, but I know at Islamic Center they what should I say? Every year, I'm going to say Laylatul Qadr, but we don't really know what the night of Laylatul Qadr is, right? But anyway, every year on the 27th, they'll have this huge fundraising. So they'll start probably around 10 o'clock, and they may be there for 2 or 3 hours doing fundraising, right? Have you been at Sister Qadr when they've done this? Okay. So the way that they started off, they were saying that, and they'll go through all the different reasons for giving and everything, and then they'll start off and they'll say, who here tonight would like to write a check for $25,000? Okay, so that's where they start. And you're sitting there thinking, $25,000, who's going to give a check for $25,000? Then the next thing you know, a hand goes up. And you're sitting, whoa, somebody does have $25,000. And normally, somewhere between 2 to 4 people will give $25,000. And that's what they started off at. Oh, it's almost like I don't want to say a bidding, but that's kind of what you think, right? Almost like you're going to an auction, and it's like, raise your hand and everything. And then they'll go and say, who can do 20,000? And then 15, and then 10. And then they go all the way down to like 1,000, and then whatever anyone wants to give. And it's not unusual that they will raise between $100,000 and $200,000 on the night of Laylatul Qadr, right? Quite a bit of money, that is being given. So, and the reason reason I'm bringing this up, because if you disclose it, this is from the Quran, Surah 2, Ayat 271. If you disclose your sadaqah, which is really just the giving, right, in charities, it is well. But if you conceal them and give them to the poor, that is even better. Okay, so, and the reason I'm bringing up the two is because it's like there is nothing wrong with doing that public thing of getting monies, because a lot of times, and if you ever see the charities, whether you see the Jerry Lewis charity that's on television, or you see any of the, let's say, the public broadcast radio stations and all, there, so a lot of times, so you say that I work at Nazareth College and I want to donate $1,000 to this charity, and I'm saying to my colleagues at the university that you're almost, you're not challenging them, but you're just saying that for everybody that give $1,000, or I challenge everybody to give $1,000 or something like that. So the public is not bad, right? Because a lot of times it's like, okay, somebody else gave some money, well, I'm going to give some money too. So it's not bad, but it's saying that when you just kind of give things to people privately, then that's even better. But it's also not bad by the fact that sometimes with public displays, okay? Because then the sixth thing, so giving charities, that's one of the things that we can do during the month of Ramadan in the first 10 days of mercy. Practicing the sunnah, and the sunnah we all know is really the practice, right? Basically, sunnah is the practice. It's the actual practices, or the things, or the behaviors and everything that the Prophet carried out. And one of them is the suhoor. And it says, plan your suhoor meal. And the suhoor is basically a meal that we eat in the morning, right? And it could be real light. To encourage yourself to wake up in the early hours of the morning, even if it's just to have an odd number of dates and some milk. The Prophet said, there are blessings in this meal. It is what distinguishes our fast from those of the people of the book. So it's really kind of interesting, right? Because I know that as a Christian growing up and fasting, I don't remember this meal in the morning. And the Prophet is saying that's kind of part of what distinguishes us from the people of the book, right? The other thing about suhoor, and I know many people have this challenge. It doesn't bother me at all, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm starving. But that's not everybody, right? Because I know a lot of people, it's like they don't like breakfast. It's like, I don't have no desire to eat. I don't want no breakfast or anything like that, right? So, and if you are that person, then it's still a good idea to wake up and just take, even if you eat a cracker, even if you eat a couple of dates or something like that, that's fine also too, right? Because it said that there's blessings in the suhoor meal. So you may not be that person who wake up and you're starving and you want to eat up everything, but even if you're not that person, just realize, even if I drink some water, because the dehydration, which I think it was last Monday and Tuesday, is what happened with me. It's like I'm not drinking enough water. So what ended up happening, I ended up getting dizzy and everything, right? So you have to be just very careful about sometimes when you're fasting. So make sure that you're taking that meal, even if you're not this person who eat in the morning time. Looking after your neighbors. It says that last 10 days are mostly spent in seclusion as people try to get closer to Allah during these days. Spending time with your fellow brothers and sisters is more convenient during the beginning of Ramadan, but don't forget to be there for friends and loved ones. Volunteering at your local mosque, something as simple as helping your mother cook, or whoever's doing the cooking, the iftar meal is a great way of showing kindness to others. Remember, sadaqah starts in the home and with family and friends. So, number 8, seeking forgiveness. Ramadan is one of the biggest iman boosters of the year. It is the perfect time for seeking forgiveness from Allah and also from our brothers and sisters who we may have wronged. This is the ideal time for repairing and strengthening a relationship. Allah loves those who love each other for His sake. So that And it's really interesting, all of these different times a year, just the spirit of people. One of the things that a lot of times during Christmas time is really kind of interesting, right? During that whole month of December, you're like, this is kind of a good spirit that exists. Maybe people might do something totally different after it's over with. But during that month of December, you kind of get that spirit of, it's like a good spirit in the atmosphere. And to me, that's that spirit that permeates the Muslim life here during this month of Ramadan. I mean, it's like just the joy, just trying to work with people, just the idea of just coming to the masjid, of whether people are doing the tarawih, like some of what you are doing every single night, or you're just getting together in these circles, or the iftar, when you're breaking fast and everything, that iftar meal, you're inviting people. And the Prophet has said, just invite people over, even if you only have a date to give them, even if you only have water, some milk, whatever, just little things. But I think the bigger thing that's going on is that you're creating just stronger personal relationships with each other, right? That's the type of thing that's really being established during this month. Fine to pray in the home, but one can always form a congregation with family and friends. Okay? And I would even take that probably even farther to say in this day and age, and really even at the time of Omar, even Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, you can see a lot of times when they were doing the tahajjud prayer at night, they weren't even calling it no tarawih back at that time, right? This tarawih is sort of like the wording of tarawih is sort of like the wording is maybe a little bit new, but they were doing what was called tahajjud, right? Even the Prophet himself was doing tahajjud, but it was never mandated that everybody had to go out at night and do the tahajjud prayer. So, and what happened is that it says that Omar seen people that was, a person over here maybe doing tahajjud, in the masjid, a person over here doing tahajjud, person over here. So it was never really like something formalized at the time of Rasulullah, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him. So Omar said, wouldn't it be a wonderful thing, instead of a person praying over here by himself, a person over here by himself, if we just brought everybody in congregation and began to start making this prayer. And this is kind of where the whole idea came from, of this collective tarawih that's taking place. And so they did that, and it got to the point, is to say, it got so large until they ended up having to have 2 imams. And then they had to also end up having an imam for the women also too. It got to be such a large thing. So it kind of took off from there. So this idea that, and part of the point is that, okay, because a lot of times people say, well, the women weren't going to the masjid. Oh, yes, they were going to the masjid. And they were going to the masjid at night and all these other different times too. So, yes, you can pray in your home, right? It's even encouraged in a lot of ways. But also, too, there is nothing that says that the women cannot be at the masjid making tarawih prayers and the other prayers also, too. Right? So, alhamdulillah. Yeah. So anyway, just a few things, just a few words that I just wanted to just state before we get food. I think we're going to get food. The world also fasting, too. I don't think it's that hard. But if you're just saying, I want to try this fast thing, but you're not doing it for Allah, or you're not a Muslim. What I have found, I've had friends and stuff, they'll try it, and they can do it for a few days. They'll do it a day, 2 or 3 days or something like that. After about 3 days, they're like, no, I got to go back to bed. This is too hard to do. Yeah. So that's what I find. That's what you have found too?
About to be 9:20. We're just leaving the Islamic Center now. We just dropped off one of the, brothers from Nazareth College over here. He's about to do the Dawah prayer. And mashallah, my cousin is already sleeping. We're about to go home and then start the day again. Ramadan day 11 completed. Day 12, here we go.